Hello. In the previous tutorial, I created an article that is related to a section and a category. Okay. In this one, what I want to do is to create another article, but this time I'm going to use two components or plugins. One of them is a text editor that will make my article creation much more versatile, and the second one is a file management component that is called NinjaXplorer. Okay, I will write down the links where you can download them at the bottom of this video, so for you to get the files. All right. Let's start with our text editor. Okay, so I'm going into my site here, and then in global configuration you will see down here that my editor, which is built-in with Joomla, is called Tiny MCE, and I don't really have any other chance. So if I want to install my new text editor, I need to go into extensions, install, uninstall, and look for my package, which is this one is called JCE. Okay, so again, I'll give you the link so you can download it. All these are free plugins and components, so it's no problem. It's fine to share them. I hit open and then install. Okay, it might take a while. Okay, so this is installed now. It should have a blue stripe here. Okay, so if you have a red one, it's because something went wrong. You might need to try again or double check that you're doing things in a proper way. All right, so now what I have to do, I need to go back into my site here, and I hit again, global configuration, and in my default editor I can find my JCE. Okay, and then I save my changes here. Okay, so I'm going into, I'll show you this. I'll show you the new editor. If I go to content, article manager, you will see that I'm going to create, hit new, and you will see that the editor is very different from the Tiny MCE that we have by default. Okay, so the main difference is here. We have a really big number of options in order to style our text. We can at least we can play around with the alignment of our text, highlight text, underline text, add a number of items. It's very good to have this editor for every Joomla site that you make. You will find it very handy. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this for now because I want to install my NinjaXplorer. Okay, so it's exactly the same way. I'm going to my extensions, install, uninstall, and now I'm going to choose a file, and I'm going to look for my NinjaXplorer, which is this one. I hit open and then upload file and install. Again, it will take a little while to install. Okay, so now it's finally installed, and we can see it here in the components. Okay, I forgot to mention, when you go into the components, you will see these new two components, which are the JCE administrator. This is the control panel for it, and your NinjaXplorer. Okay, this NinjaXplorer let us transfer files and move files around without going into our C panel, which is basically allows us to navigate inside our Joomla site from inside the Joomla site, or from the back end, which is actually very useful, because you don't need to log in anywhere else in order to upload files. Okay, so this is the way it looks. You can see every single folder, every single file of your Joomla site. You can create, you can upload files, you can create files and directories. Again, you can upload, compress, delete, move, transfer. There is a number of things that you can use, that you can do throughout this NinjaXplorer. Okay, so I'm going back to my control panel, and I'll show you how to insert an image there. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to create my article, and this article will contain or will include an image. Now I can insert images in my article manager. If I create a new article, you will see that it has an option, actually two options. One at the bottom, and the other one here on our JCE editor. But I don't really want to use this for now, because what I think is that we usually try to load all our images at once, and then we select the images from the articles. Okay, I don't know if I'm being very clear there, but here I feel in a way very limited when I need to load, because I might want to create a brand new folder, which I can't do it here, or I might be looking for a picture that is not here. So I just know for a fact that when we use, going to cancel this, when we use our NinjaXplorer, things tend to be much more easier. Okay, so I go into my NinjaXplorer, sorry, and I'm going into my images here. Okay, now that I'm inside images, I need to go into stories. This is important. Put all your images inside stories. This is something that I learned, and it's something that it has to be that way. Okay, so it's just much easier for you. So I have a number of folders and files here by default. Don't delete anything, just keep them like that. But the point here is that you might want to create a new directory. Okay, so I'm going to call this directory Western Food. Okay, so I create my directory called Western Food, and now it should appear here. There you are. Now inside this Western Food directory, I want to create one that is called French food. Okay, and this is not a file, this is a directory. Okay, so I create my directory called French food, and I hit create, and now I have my French food folder. And finally I just click on it, and then I will upload an image that I have prepared. Okay, and an image that I'm going to use for my first article. So as you can see, I can upload a number of files at once, and believe me, this is really useful. So I'm going to choose my file here, which is on my desktop, and it's called coq au vin rouge. Excuse my French, but this is basically chicken on red wine. Okay, so I'm going to upload. Okay, and I have my picture already upload here. Okay, so now what I want to do, I'm going back into my content and I'm going to create my article. So once again, content, article manager, click on it, and I'm going to create here my new article. Okay, and I'm going to call this chicken in red wine. I'm gonna put it in English because my French is terrible. I'm going to put it here on Western food, okay, and in my category French cuisine. All right, now I think you understand why I'm using this section and categories. Anyways, what I'm trying to build up is a website about food, about Chinese and Western food. Okay, so eventually I will create my Chinese food category with all sort of food from different parts of China, like Northeast or Beijing, Shanghai, Sichuan, Dongbei, and likewise for the Western food, like French cuisine or Italian, American, South American, and so on. Okay, so again, I'm going to get a big chunk of text from my lorem ipsum, and I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste it. I just hit right click and paste as plain text. It's also very useful. And I just hit Control V and insert. Right, and now I'm going to insert my picture on the top. So I just move my cursor here, and I go into my insert, edit image, and I can find my chicken in red wine picture. Okay, so you can see my folder my folder section. I have Western food, and if I extend, I have my French food, and I have my chicken on red wine. Okay, click on that, and I hit insert, and that's it. You should have the picture now. Since there is a problem here, I'm going to check. No, there you are. That's fine. And ooh, that looks nice. All right, so I'm going to save it. Okay, make sure you put it on the front page. I think I didn't do it. Yep, you see I didn't put it on the front page, so you don't need to double click here or anything. Just click on the front page button and you should have it updated. Yep, on the front page. Okay, you can also unpublish here. All right, so I'm going to have a look at my front page, and I do hit Command R to refresh. This is the tutorial. This is the article, sorry, that I created in the previous tutorial. So I'm going to do Command R, and we should have our chicken in red wine article. Okay, so that's looking very, very yummy, and I think that's all for now. So if you have any question, let me know. Thank you very much.